What's up, Pisces? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, as promised, I had a poll in the community tab where you guys were able to choose the readings that you wanted for your bonus readings. So the top two were what's going on with us, which is going to be this reading, is basically going to look at both sides of a relationship, okay? So we're going to see how you're feeling, what you're bringing to the table, and we'll see what your partner or your love interest could be bringing to the table, okay? But I hope you guys are having good birthdays. I hope you guys have been having lots of safe fun. I hope you've been taking a shot of tequila for me. But I thought that I would come back to the throne for you guys. So let's get into this and let's see what is going on for Pisces. All right. So we're going to use two decks here to really get into this. What is going on with Pisces and their significant other? Alright, guys, so let's get into this. And guys, this is going to be a general reading, okay? This is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you guys want to see specifically what's going on in your life with your partner or your love interest, this is one of the readings that I do have available if you guys need that. Everything's always in the description. Okay, so let me just grab another deck here. And get some Pisces energy into this. Alright, guys, so your energy for this reading, and mind you, this is going to be combined between you and the person. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So this is things really progressing in a good way. This is good fortune. 5 of Cups in the reverse, and followed by the Devil card. So what is this? What this is going to mean is that there could have been something toxic in the relationship. Maybe there was problems. Maybe somebody got caught up with the wrong stuff. But with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, you guys are getting past this. You're getting through this. Anything that could have been harmful to the relationship is moving forward in a very good way. And again, with that Wheel of Fortune, you guys feel like things are going pretty well. But let's get into this. Let's see what to expect from all of this. Okay, so the first card is what you guys bring to the table. And we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So the blindfold is off. If there is any sense of confusion, you guys feeling trapped, not knowing how to move forward from a situation, you come out of that place. You see things for what it is. You have a realistic grasp, okay, on how things are going down. And we have the Chariot card here. So with the Chariot, things are moving forward quickly. This could be you and your partner moving. This could be you guys traveling to see each other. But despite what's happening, you take control of the situation. Okay? Where you presently stand is the Hermit card. So with the Hermit card, you guys are in a place where that Pisces intuition is kicking in. You guys are really trying to understand your partner. You're trying to really look at things from a wise perspective, and you're really just more in tune with the world around you, okay? The Hermit is probably the wisest person in the deck next to the High Priestess and the Hierophant, okay? And we have the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this could be saying that now that you're in a place where you're really looking at things in a wise aspect, you're being methodical, you're planning out all your steps, you're being very grounded and just, again, realistic with your approach. The next card here is what you're hoping for. And we have the Empress card. So for some of you that aren't official with this other partner, it could be that you just want that official title. You want that relationship. For some of you, maybe you want a pregnancy. Okay, for some of you, maybe you want a new house, but maybe you want a new start within the relationship. Okay, a new path that you guys could take together. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So if there is any sort of conflict, if there is any sense of you guys not understanding one another, then this could be you saying, look, I want a new start after all the bullshit, okay? And we have the Three of Wands, so you guys just want to expand, you guys want to grow, you guys really want to just feel good about this. Now, in terms of your partner, what they're hoping for in the future, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a card about waiting on something. It's a card about having put a lot of time and effort into a situation, you know, where you plant your seeds, and it's kind of waiting to see what the outcome is going to be. So let me get one more card here. And we have the Justice card. All right, so again, if there's anything that was not balanced, if there's any sort of injustices, if there's something that happened that wasn't fair, or if you guys were part of, you know, a legal proceeding, not necessarily against one another, but maybe as a couple you were fighting something or they were fighting something, it could just be that they're waiting for justice in the situation. They're waiting for everything to balance itself out and for everyone to feel good. All right, now where they presently stand is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be this person feeling very, very guarded. Maybe they feel very tight with finances. This could, you know, and I use this as the last example because I just feel it for a small percentage, but this could be someone who's trying very hard to withhold information. Okay, let me get one more card here. Three of Cups in the reverse, guys. All right, so with the Three of Cups in the reverse, off bat, the first thing that this means is a third party situation. So your partner could be trying to withhold the fact that there could be someone else in their life. Now, if you know for sure, you know, every fiber in your, you know, in your bones know that this is not what's happening, then this could be a sense of them falling out of a partnership, a sense of them being very, very secluded, not leaving the house, but just falling out of something. This could be them leaving a job. This could be them, you know, maybe going through a depression, just feeling very deeply about a situation, because upright, this is a card about, you know, celebrations, parties, gatherings. So in the reverse, it doesn't always have to mean a third party relationship, but it can definitely mean that there's something they're really having a hard time dealing with, okay? But you really have to listen to your gut instincts. Sometimes we don't have proof over things, so you have to really look inside yourself and say what's going on. And that's not going to be hard for you guys because, like I say, you guys are the most intuitive sign of the zodiac. So really use that to your advantage and don't doubt yourself, okay? Your first instinct is probably what's right. The next card here is what they provide to the relationship. And we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, for some of you, it definitely could be a third-party relationship because with the Page of Cups in the reverse, you know, this could be someone that's kind of withdrawing themselves in a sense. They're not really speaking to you as romantically or as, like, flirtatious as they may have in the past. But this could also be someone that does speak to you in that way, but it's not genuine. You know, the best way to describe it is a card for pillow talk. You know, you're in the heat of the moment. Everything feels really, really good. You say, oh, my God, this is amazing. This is great. But you know that once that feeling passes, you didn't really mean what you said. Okay, so it could be a situation like that. All right, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So they're really trying to balance something out. They're really trying to weigh out a decision between two things. You know, this could be juggling as well, guys. So it's really, it could be possible that this person, you know, is dealing with someone other than you. Now, how you presently view them is the Hierophant. So you really see this as, you know, something really, really good for you. Someone that you can, you know, get into a marriage with, someone that you can take things to the next level with, someone who's very wise, maybe someone who's very spiritually connected. Okay, two cards fell out. You see them as someone that you can really build with, someone that you'd be happy with. Maybe you see them as financially stable or just someone that makes you feel very abundant. But with the Four of Pentacles, you're sensing that guardedness within them. You're sensing that there's something that they're not fully being open about. Okay? Now with the Hanged Man in the reverse, to be real with y'all, you could really feel that you're forcing things with them. Maybe you're putting in a little bit too much effort. Okay? There could be part of you that's questioning, look, if I pushed them that hard just now, would they have done that? Or did I, you know, have to strain myself to make that happen? All right? How they presently view you is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So they could feel like they've put so much into this, but there's, whether it's you as a whole or a certain aspect of the relationship, there's something they feel like they have to give up on. And we have the Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, you know, maybe it's a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini that you guys are dealing with, but the Page of Swords, the reason why I respect this person as a communicator is because they say what needs to be said. You know, whether it's going to be something very good or whether it's going to be something really bad, they are going to express themselves and articulate what they're feeling. You know, but this is how they feel towards you. So it may not have necessarily come out verbally yet. Okay. Now, how you've felt towards them in the past is the Death card in the reverse. So there could have been a sense of maybe you guys parted ways for a little bit, but there could have been a sense of you know, wanting to get back with them. Maybe when you started talking to this person, we have the Fool card down here, maybe when you started talking to this person, there could have been someone else in your life that you weren't 100% over, but you were open to it, okay? Let's see why this Death card in the reverse is here. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse, okay? So whether you guys were over someone else or whether you guys just had a break and you were still, you know, connected to them emotionally, there is a sense of you guys feeling like you're seeing everything clearly. Again, you know, the blindfold's off. You're able to move forward in a, you know, in a clear way. There's no more confusion here, all right? You're dealing with the reality of the situation. The way that they viewed you in the past was the Fool card. So they saw this as an opportunity that they were excited about. Okay, so let's see why this Fool card is here. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So they definitely saw, you know, new opportunity there. But again, there could have been something in their life that they kept trying to manifest. It could have been something other than you or someone other than you. But it's just like no matter what effort they put into it, they didn't get the desired outcome. There also could have been a sense where they saw the possibility of being with you, but something was happening in their life where they couldn't, you know, jump on it right away. You know, something was holding them back. There was some sort of roadblock. Okay? And we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So they were in a place where maybe something wasn't working out for them, but they weren't necessarily stressed over it or, you know, staying up all night or crying over it. Now, for your present doubts and fears towards this person, it's the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Your biggest fear is not seeing this thing move forward. Your biggest fear is, you know, not having longevity with this person. Okay? And remember, this is present doubts and fears. So you could be doubting that you're going to be with this person, you know, for a long time. Now, it's funny because you guys have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles upright. So you guys really, really desire that long term here. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you're fearing that that may not happen. Okay? You're burdened by it. All right? And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be something that, you know, because the Pentacle is the slowest moving energy, but it's also the most stable energy. Okay, so when you go about something with the Pentacle energy, you're really taking your time. You're feeling things out. You're doing your research. You're, you know, looking at every step before you take it. So it's not something that necessarily develops overnight, but it's something that really has the potential to be there for a while. All right. Their present doubts and fears is having instability with you. Okay, and with the Four of Wands in the reverse, that's someone that they fear their life transitioning in a way that's uncomfortable for them. They fear their life suddenly becoming unstable, or this could be falling out of a marriage or falling out of a relationship that has stood for a while. And we have the Karma card, which in this deck is the Judgment card upright. So, you know, there could be doubts, you know, have I made the best decision here? Have I done the right thing? Okay, so they're fearing that if they didn't make the right decision, it could cause a sense of instability. Okay, now your outside influences, and this is going to be something that is completely separate from them. So this is something that you're just dealing with on your own. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you guys could have been going through a situation, whether it be in another relationship, or whether it be, you know, a job that you suddenly had to move away from, just something that may have been painful, a harsh ending that you had. You know, you guys are in a place where you're finding forgiveness or Maybe someone forgave you, you forgave them. But this is you guys getting over something harsh that you could have gone through. All right, and we have the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, you're happy that you're over that. You're happy that you're not dealing with that anymore. Okay. Now, their outside influences is the Three of Swords. All right, so this is separate from you. They're heartbroken about something. They're distraught over something. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So they're heartbroken over something, but they feel like it's a waste of time and effort to even get into that. All right, and they know that they have to have a new start and that they have to turn their back on this and just, you know, go back out into the world. But with the King of Swords in the reverse, I feel like they're really pissed off and conflicted about the fact that this was a waste of time, because I feel like it was something that they wanted to build and they felt like they were forcing it, so they had to let it go. Now, this could be with a job, all right, but it could be with another person, because, you know, this Three of Cups keeps popping up. So, guys, I'm not going to leave you hanging there. So let me just give you some advice on, you know, how to forego the situation. And we'll take it from there, okay? Because this is some serious stuff to look into. Okay. So let me get this out of the way. I'm just going to put this to the side for now. All right. What's the best advice I could give to Pisces in terms of the situation? What is the best advice to be given here? I'll just move this string out of the way. All right, guys, let's see. Okay. To be straight up, guys, for some of you, there could just be a fallout and a sense of sadness, okay? It's saying right now that you need to make sure that you are not forcing things. Love can be many things, but one of the things that it can never be is forced. You cannot force a person to be there. You cannot force a person to love you. You cannot force a person to act in accordance with how you feel, okay? Now, it's saying here that you may have to find a way and start thinking about how you want to move forward from this, because with the Three of Cups, there could very well be someone who's still in the picture. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, what it's telling you here is, despite any pain you could be going through, it's saying that that was the worst it was going to get. Okay, now it's going to be going downhill. The ride is going to be easier, but it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. This is also a card about forgiveness as well. Let's see why this Page of Pentacles is here. For some of you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that you're dealing with, okay. Why is this Three of Cups here? Okay. Why is this Ten of Swords here? All right. Guys, Hermit card in the reverse. You don't have all the facts here. You don't have all the information here. You know, with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, you guys really have to think about how you want to move forward here. And it can't just be something that you do without thought. You really need to put strategy in how you move forward. You know, due to a third-party situation, this could be something that is just going to have a fallout. All right, and we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Swords. That this is the worst that would have happened, but with the Five of Swords, there's conflict, okay? There's obviously conflict here. All right, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse and the Shadow side that came out, and the Shadow side is the Devil card in this deck. So it's saying that, you know, for some of you, you're going to have to give up on this. And with the Shadow side here, it's just too toxic for you, that you shouldn't accept any offers from them if you want balance in your life. All right, so this is definitely heavy. And again, this is not going to resonate with 100% of you. But trust me, if this is something that you've been feeling, you'll know. Okay, you'll know if this is your story and if this reading was for you. So for those of you that, you know, you are going through this, I really wish, you know, or I really hope rather that you guys get through this the best way possible, but really think about what's going to be best for you. All right, because I feel like the problem with these situations is that we think about our feelings in these situations. We think about how we feel right now. And you know, when we initially find out that there could be someone else in the picture of the person that we really love or the person that, you know, we really see ourselves with, it could be devastating. And the initial reaction is, damn, this hurts. You know, I want them here. I want to talk to them. I just want to sleep next to them. But what that's doing, it's prolonging your pain. Okay, you keep reopening that wound. All right, and that could be painful. Imagine a scab like on your elbow that every time you move your arm is going to keep reopening. That's kind of what this is. So you really have to think not in terms of instant gratification, but what's going to be best for me 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Is this bullshit that I still want to deal with 5 years from now? All right, so handle the pain, handle the hits now. Do what you need to do so that you avoid this and it never happens again. I love you guys. I'm here for you, and anything that you guys need, you know, you can count on me. If you guys do want to look into your situation personally, right below in the description, you can see how to get in touch with me. All right? Stay strong, guys. You got this.